keras banget kayaknya ya.
Tuh, tongengin.
Ya itu udah bentar ini lagi. Udah tinggal neken doang itu, Pak.
Keras. Nah, rot itu ya.
Belum. Terus
Tak nonggeng. Tahan. Tahan mah. Wow. Foto tambah. Mah,
lihat tuh, lagi.
Tuh, sekedok.
Lagi. Udah nggak rekam. Banyak nih mah, masih banyak ini mah. Ambil kapas mana? Yang gede apa kapasnya, Gis?
Nggak ada kapas gede, ada di segitu doang.
Dia mah. Mah, sini mah, tai mah, gejala tuh. Gejala mah. Ih, butai lah ngenain. Butai.
Enggak, udah kempes tuh, bentar lagi juga tuh. Udah kempes tuh, udah agak kempesan.
Ini tuh beras dulu tuh ya, belatung tuh. Oh, kalau sarangan, mah nonggeng lagi mah. Nonggeng.
Oh, itu keluar sendiri, nah udah enak itu. Mah.
Go. Nanti gejala tuh. Tangan gue berladung. Dari tangan gue berladung juga lah. Patah.
Udah, ini direkam.
Dia diam mau penyakitnya di situ. Diam. Kata semua dengannya ini botrok.
Di atas, Pak.
Itu ya, susah memang. Tuh. Matamu lo udah bau tai lagi.
Di atas apa, Pak? Di atas kali.
Iya, mau di atas itu berdiri tangan gue berontak tuh ratin tuh. Bisa. Enggak usah. Dia mau tai nih, masuk lo. Masya Allah, nih bau kieu. Kira ini main bau tai. Soalnya kalau tai ini gua mah.
Cepetan, ah.
Yang itu bau.
Kebalik lu. Berdarah. Oh my god. Di atas nih, Pak, di atas. Oh my god.
Nonggeng.
Oh my god.
Tunggu aja.
Ini dari sini.
Iya. Tuh. Ada kapas lagi. Tuh, tangan gua tuh.
Mana? Nes, kapas lagi, Nes.
Sekarang tanggung,
Nes. Cepat.
Cepat, kapas semuanya. Masya Allah, bu amat mah. Mungkin kalau nanti tuh Masya Allah tuh kayak gini ya.
Cepet, Nes.
Gerakan, Nes. Gerakan.
Dia cuma dikit satu.
Enggak satu, banyak.
Ya, segini kurang.
Udah beres kan? Oh, nyeri tapi kelar mama ini. Kelar ya kalau dikelarin mah ya.
Nah, nih kempes.
Kelar ini mah.
Wah, habis ini mah.
Baik ya. Udah.
Udah.
Rumah juga sesuai.
Ada.
Ini hilang ini bang.
Udah.
Tuh mah. Hei, jelek.
Nes,
was so easy.
Done.
It's done.
I didn't feel a thing.
No.
You must have been ready to go then, eh? What's coming out? White stuff? Blood? Green? Yellowy? Oh yeah. It smells, doesn't it?
I'm sorry, Dad.
No more, no more. Good grief. Oh yeah.
That's half the size now. So sorry.
More.
That's about a dime-sized opening that already exists. So now I'm basically just going to start by just expressing what you have here. I'm going to get a feel for kind of how deep this goes. You can see there's quite a bit in there, Gumby Jean, so keep your distance. Okay.
In doing that, have you ever had the sac come out?
All the time.
Mm.
We did the other day, right, Gumby Jean?
That's the best case scenario?
Well, that would be awesome, right? Where the sac just sort of pops out too and it all just comes out. Yep. All right.
Are you gonna, or no?
Yeah, let's do a little culture. Does that hurt at all?
Mm-mm.
Not return. But just so everybody can get an idea how deep this really goes and how big it is, you can actually get way up in there. So,
Wow.
Bumblefoot. I've actually got this little girl, Jasmine. She's got two going on here, and one of them's a little swollen, and I do kind of feel a little knot in there. So I'm hoping it's just going to pop out. Best time to do this is after a good rain. It kind of helps soak the feet. You'll notice it'll kind of get a little red around it where they've been walking on wet soil. And that helps a lot because you get out a lot of back pain that way, having to soak multiple times. So what I do first is just spray with some peroxide. Well, I cleaned the foot off with some water a minute ago, but I do this too. Spray it a little bit, kind of clean it a little bit more. Alright, I can kind of feel around here, and it feels like there's a little bit of knot in there. Like I said, it feels like it's more over here. So if you kind of just rub it back and forth and kind of maneuver it around and push up a little bit on it, it'll kind of loosen and work that up a little bit. You can see it's kind of coming up. It's easier not to pull the scab off if you feel a knot, because that'll help assist it come out. But start pushing down on it a little bit. I hope this one pops out. It'll be a lot easier. Usually there's like a tunnel on there. You can kind of see when I push the tunnel is kind of like a casing, and it's filled with infection. The tunnel kind of runs down in the foot. That's kind of how you know too if you've got it all, I think. Kind of push down. I'm kind of like pushing this way, but kind of like pushing it up at the same time. See how much further it's gotten. Kind of do that different ways. I feel it feels hotter, or not hotter, but more swollen and a little harder on this side. Just keep doing that. And then you'll kind of start squeezing in. I don't really see a tunnel connected yet. So I'm going to keep doing this.
Oh, there it
There's
is.
something in there. I'll start kind of squeezing around. See, that's just swollen tissue there. It's not the thing.
I see infection to the left of it.
Now I'll kind of squeeze a little bit, see what I can get to come up.
And sometimes the scab could be just the infection.
Yeah, but hers feels a little swollen. So there's probably some kind of infection in there somewhere. I'll go ahead and clean this so I can kind of see more of what I'm doing. You can use gloves. A lot of people probably get on me for not using gloves, but I've been doing this for over 2 years and I've never been sick from it, so I'm not too worried about it.
Jasmine.
Jasmine, it's okay, baby. It's okay. So you can use them if you want to, if it makes you feel better. And still feel around this area it's pretty hard. So there's probably some infection going on here. And I can still feel it in it, so I'm just going to keep working that hard spot because I'm sure there's something in here. I can feel it. Whether it's even just a tunnel here. I think it's more the infection, I think, is right here on the scab part. I already soaked this in alcohol, so it should be good. This thing I bought from
Walgreens.
Over in like the craft section.
For like the Sharpies and the pens, scissors.
Now see, that's infection there. This part right here is just where, I believe it's where inflammation is actually tissue. So I'm just going to leave that alone and kind of go around it. I'm not a vet, so it's going to be hard to get off. Just going to try cutting it off. See, you can see there's more infection right here. The infection of a chicken, it gets like it's not like our infection. It hardens up. And it turns like a yellow, yellowish, whitish color.
Some people say it's like staph infections.
Yeah. Well, they said that is what it is. But you could see what the infection is here. You can see that's infection. It's attached to that tissue. So I'm trying to cut it off. I'm going to cut this piece off here. And I can also see there's still more in there. There's some right here. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Nope. Keeps going blurry.
So I'll try to pull that out. See, there's infection on that. And I'm trying to cut like where it's real hard, the scab was at. So we have all new skin and we have a fresh start. That little piece right there is also infection. You're doing so good, Jessie. Alright, that's dead tissue there too. Part of where the scab was holding on to. I cut it off. This one has 2. How many minutes we up to?
7:25.
The rest of it looks good. So, and I usually don't try to mess with the bumblefoot unless